Hey, so it's been a while since we've done a walkthrough of the store. So we wanted to show you what's new at the store, what we got. I know a lot of people are thinking about keeping bees and they haven't been by Foxhound to kind of see what we got. So we wanted to kind of give you an idea. So let me turn this camera around so you can. So we are in downtown. So there is I-65 right there where you can see that truck's moving, and we're very, very close to I-20, which is over there, and 65. So we're very easy to get to. So here is the front of the store. So I'm walking the road without getting hit. All right, so here's the front of the store. So looks awesome. Nice windows, retail front, warehouse in the back is honestly like a really great location. We've got a bunch of loading docks, so if you need to back in and load in, that's easy. You believe it or not, right here in downtown, this is where we keep some of our bees. We've got bees scattered all around Birmingham, and but we have these hives here so that we can test products, we can teach classes, store nukes. Basically, we sell a lot of nukes in the spring and a lot of queens in the spring, so we will keep those here and make those available. So if you want to buy a nuke, we have nukes available March, April, May, and possibly June. So we have overwintered nukes in March, early March, and late March as well. So let me go ahead and this is the storefront sign. Let's go and walk in. I'll show you kind of what we have here. So the store, we have all of our hive tools. We'll probably have about 25 different hive tools that you can pick from. We have a couple thousand pounds of wax in the store as well. So if you need wax for your craft projects or you want to make beeswax candles, we have a lot of those as well. So when we opened the store originally, we bought this thing because I've always kind of liked that hardware store feel. So this building obviously is very old and it has that hardware store feel to it. So all these big exposed beams and rafters and all that kind of stuff. It's an old building complete with leaks, but we've kind of learned to live with those and to love those. So this is an old piece. This is like 100 years ago. If you recognize this, it's usually in a hardware store, and it holds nails and screws and all that stuff. So this is where we put a lot of our small stuff. So beetle traps, queen clips, nuke bags, feeders. We got an old scale, the original scale there. We don't use that. So we have a lot of the small stuff right here. If you're looking to buy honey or candles, we always have a shelf here just full of honey and candles. And we sell the honey based on where our hives are. So this is Irondale, downtown Birmingham here, Trustville. Even got some comb honey right here as well. Little mini jars, honey dippers, and then all these candles up here as well. So we're working on some new stuff with our candles. And when we get to that part in the video, that part of the store, I'll show you. If you like getting lots of honey, you can bring in your empty bottles and we'll fill it up from our tank. We also sell this tank. So this is a dripless, water jacketed honey tank. And this is 10 gallons. And the bigger one we have is 20 gallons as well. So t-shirts, hats, and then we got lots of books. So books galore. So we have beginner books, advanced books, topical books. So the way that we kind of organize it is this whole bottom row is beginner books. And then above it is all of the kind of the topical, more advanced books that you might be interested in. And then we also have stuff for kids. I've got kids, so they come here and they play. This rack is a bunch of our queen rearing supplies. So we've got different types of, what do they call? I'm sorry, different types of grafting tools and queen cages and Posca pens, all that kind of stuff. So that extractor was my great grandfather. So when I started getting into bees, I got that. I saw that and I thought that was cool. My brother came in town and we built this giant Alabama sign out of old bee boxes. So that's kind of very heavy. So we're not going to be taking that down anytime soon. So let's walk over here. So we have 5-frame boxes in wood and then also plastic. If you're into making splits, these are great for making them and selling them. Only in they work best when it's warm. So like April, May, and March, they're not super insulated. So bees will work harder to stay warm in those as opposed to a wooden box. So unassembled frames, assembled frames. Here's, we have all this. We've sold Acorn Foundation for years. We love it. It's a fantastic product. It's in our opinion, it's the best on the market. Our bees have loved it, and we have probably had 2 complaints in 7 years on Acorn Foundation. So we absolutely love it. So unassembled frames over here, all packed in stacks of 10. We sell them in packs of 10, 100, and then if you want a full pallet, just send us a message. All of our boxes unassembled, or you can get them assembled, and you can get them with frames in them as well. So we have unpainted and painted as well. All of our boxes are all Cypress. So if you want your equipment to last a long time, that's what we do. We sold Cypress equipment from the very beginning, and we love it. We use it with our hives. We don't have any rotting issues. So if we sell it, it's because we use it typically. So wanted to show you guys that. And then of course, extractors. So we got these past few months. So these are the Savan extractors, and we're very impressed with them. We're very happy with these extractors. So this is like a 3 frame. Here's the smallest electric one that we have that does 9 frames, 9 medium frames. And then this is a larger one. And then in the spring, we'll get some more of the big 24 frame ones that sometimes people will need. So we don't have everything, but we have a really good supply, and we sell really top quality products. So this whole corner right here is all of our jackets, suits, gloves, our mannequin with outfitted with all the things that every beekeeper needs, right? Every beekeeper needs a leather tool belt and a hive tool holder, right? These are 4-gallon buckets, and then this is our tote. So if you need to feed your bees, you can come in and buy some of our Pro Suite. You can use one of our buckets, or you can bring in your own bucket, and you can save actually a lot of money if you just buy it like that. So it's very cheap. It's really just slightly more than making your own syrup, 2-to-1 syrup. So we use it in our hives. We love it. It's called Pro Suite. So I recommend. This whole corner right here is all of our jars, lids, and they come in, you can get it by the box, by the case, or by the half pallet or so. Here's just a quick overview of most of the jars that we have. We have a couple more that are coming in that aren't quite in yet, but you know, all the classic jars, all the honey bears, all the kind of standard things that most beekeepers need, as well as mason jars. So there's half pint, quart. We have all the stuff that most beekeepers need as well. So here are pollen products, or protein products, and pollen catchers, and they go below the hive or above the hive. Smokers, of course, lighters. This is actually a toolbox for holding your smoker as well. So if you're looking for a way to transport your smoker if it's hot, this is a nice little toolbox built specifically for beekeepers. If you're kind of tech, we have a lot of brood. We're out right now with most of the products, but we usually have brood minder products for hive scales and data collection. This whole wall has a lot of little things. So it's mostly pest control products and a couple of feeding supplements as well. So we have all the normal things like Apiguard, Apivar. We have Formic Pro. We're dealers for most of these products, so we buy them direct. We have pretty good prices on all of that as well. Here's vaporizers, popular in the winter. They work great in the winter, but you can use them year round. Here's these little beetle trays that fit our bottom boards. So if you want to kill lots of beetles, this is the best way to do it very, very quickly. So let me show you this. I said I was going to mention our candle stuff. So this is something that we're kind of working on. So it's our old bottling tank that we're turning into a wax dipping tank for candles. So this whole thing is full of beeswax. So it's got a water jacket, and then we've got this rig that we're building. So this is going to make our tapers for us. So we've got a little arm there that will extend down. We're going to have that programmed basically so that we can say, all right, make 10-inch tapers that are 3/4 inch thick, and it will lift up and go down however many times it needs to make a 10-inch, 3/4 inch taper. So that's a little project we're working on in the off season. So let's walk around here a little bit. I'll show you those. We got some feeders. This is a bee vac. So we rent this out each year. We rent it out a lot. We're working on getting this one refreshed and then getting some new ones in, because I've had a lot of beekeepers use it, like it, and they actually want to buy one. So we're going to try and get some of those in. All those hive tools, and this whole middle right here is kind of like an island of equipment. So it's all the tops, all the cypress tops, all the cypress bottoms. You know, it just has all the stuff that you need for your hive. You know, I'm kind of looking around. Let me see what else there is. So in the back here is just like the rest of our warehouse. So we do a lot of our shipping and receiving from back here. And, you know, we send out a lot of equipment all over the country. Pretty much every state, every single year gets an order, gets a shipment from us. So we ship all over the place and internationally every once in a while as well. I didn't mention this. So this is kind of our comb honey wax frame station. So these are the frames that are specifically for wax foundation. So they would look like this. So if you want to use foundation that is has no plastic in it, this is what you want. And then we've got the frames that fit it. So deep frames, medium frames. Here are some jigs for wiring your own frames. So we've used these and they work pretty well. They just make adding wires to the frames and then adding the foundation a lot easier. So this is a jig that you actually attach the spool to it and you put the frame in it and you run wires back and forth. Here are, we call these like comb honey cassettes. So let me pop one of these out of here. Actually, let me pop. Oh, I forgot they're all connected. Let me take this one out. So this is, if you're interested in making comb honey. So these are little cassettes and there's 4 pieces and you just put them together and then you would run a little wax foundation between those little slots up there on the top and the bottom. And that gives the bees a little starting point and ending point for building their comb. And then you would pop these into the frame. So kind of, I've taken one out. So this is a medium frame and it fits 4 of these. So this one's missing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you would take this entire frame and just put it into your box. So you could have a box full of these cassettes and they'll make comb honey. No need to cut the comb out of these. You would actually take this and you would serve it just like that, comb honey. No cutting of the comb. We've got little containers that you can put that in, little clamshells. And they're just a nice product. We're excited about having these in the spring. So we've got lots of those and we've got probably another 1,000 in the back or so. So anyways, I thought this was going to be about 5 minutes, but it's actually like 12 minutes. So anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a fall update on what's going on with Foxhound. Anyways, stop by the store. We're open this time of the year. We're open Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Check Google for our hours and you can pop by and ask us questions. If you want to get started, we are all beekeepers and we are happy to help you. Anyways, thanks. Bye.